Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. I have something that I'm so excited to share with you today, and I think you're gonna love it. It's gonna go into the prepping category, and it's going to go into your health category as well. And I am so excited to share this experiment with you. I've been thinking about this for a long time now, and I finally just did it. I just pulled the plug and did it. So grab some tea, grab some coffee, grab your smoothie, whatever, and sit back and relax. We are going to chat for a little bit about smoothie powder, protein powder, health powders. If you use any of those things, let's talk for a minute. I'm going to share with you how I cut my cost into like less than half. I want to say like a quarter of the cost is what it's costing me now for our family to have these superfoods every single day in our lives. So anyway, if that interests you, hang around. I'm really excited about this. So as many of you know, I am a big fan of the Sun Warrior protein powder. Recently, in the past few months, we've been using the Clean Greens protein powder. This is an all-in-one meal replacement, superfoods, all your greens. It's just super epic. I love Sun Warrior because they don't put any junk in their stuff. It's just a really good, trustworthy company, so I really like it. However, our whole family of 8 drinks this every single day, once a day. Normally, we do it for a lunch. But my husband has his when he gets home after work. So it's 2 scoops of these for me and my husband and my 3 little ones. And then I also have 3 big ones that make their own smoothies every day. So it's quite a bit of this powder. The other thing that we have every day is our super greens. Now our super green mix is the Sun Warrior Beauty Greens. I've been enjoying this pina colada flavor, and it's just a really great way, guys, to get in those extra greens that everybody needs. And I just add these 2 together, and then I add some frozen fruit of choice and water and mix it up, and it is like, it's a dream. It's so good. Even my little ones just slurp it down. We love it. So we're getting this every single day. This is also great for when you're sick, when you're not feeling like eating food, when your family's down and you just are like, I gotta feed them something, or say if the power goes out and you just don't have the energy to put together a meal. This is your best go-to meal, guys. This is like just as good as a bowl of chicken soup, probably better. So these are really good preps to have in your pantry. The thing is that I wanted to try to cut the cost of these things. So this is what I came up with. So the first thing that you're gonna need to do is, if you are partial to any one particular brand, like I am to the Sun Warrior brand, and we've used other brands in the past. My husband's used lots of different brands, but I really like this one. I took the main ingredients of this protein powder and I bought them as whole foods on Amazon because that was the easiest place to get them. You can look at your health food stores or wherever you want, but I'm gonna link all of these things below for you. And I kind of redid this protein powder with whole foods by myself, and it cut the cost into, like, I want to say, guys, like at least a third, maybe a quarter of the price. I'll do all the math and try to write it down below for you, but I already did the math, so I was really impressed with the math. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing that you're going to need is an organic brown rice flour. So what I'm going to be doing today is I have a couple containers here. I think this is going to make me about, hold on one second. I think it was going to make me about 9 pounds. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. This is going to make me about 8 pounds of protein powder, and then I also bought the whole foods to make the green powder. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be making the protein powder. Okay, so I'm going to be making the one that's going to replace this, which is our main protein powder. So the first thing that I'm going to add into it is your organic brown rice flour. I'm going to be adding all these ingredients into this big bowl here. And then we will stir them up. This organic amaranth flour. Flour, so we're gonna add that in. The next thing is organic quinoa flour. The next thing, and this is really important, is a pea protein. So this is made by Anthony's, and it's just a pea protein powder. But not least is ground chia seeds. Chia or chai, however you say, seeds. And you want them to be ground. Worked out good in this bowl. It's a big bowl. Okay. Now, I should attempt throwing stuff around, guys. Throwing stuff around. Gotta get this done quick before all the kids come in, because it's really quiet in here right now. They're all swimming in the pool. So we're gonna mix this in. Now, some of you are gonna ask, how do you get your kids to drink this? How do you regiment yourself to do this? How do you not fall into a trap of eating things that are unhealthy and all that kind of stuff? Well, number one, I don't have unhealthy things in my house, because if I did, I would eat them. And so with my children. So we don't have easy prepackaged fast food stuff in our house. We haven't since Matt was a baby. We just haven't had that kind of stuff, probably even before that. And then the second thing is that I made a decision. I just made a decision, guys. I said, every day for lunch, I'm gonna have this smoothie. And since I'm having the smoothie, that means my little kids, they want a smoothie because they see you having it. And that's what it is. Do they always feel like having a smoothie? No. Are there days that I give them the smoothie and they take 2 sips and then it goes in the refrigerator for later? Yes. Do they have other things for lunch? Yes. They have peanut butter wraps and tuna fish wraps, and today they had, I can't even remember what they had today. Today they had tomato sandwiches. So they have other things. I don't. What I have for my lunch every day is this smoothie, because I need it, because it's a priority in my life. It's just like if it was exercise that is your goal and you just prioritize it and then you just stop thinking about it. I don't have to make the decision every day to have a smoothie. I've already made that decision once. Just like I don't have to make the decision every day to not drink alcohol or not listen to rock music or any other decision to stay married to my husband. I don't have to make those decisions every day. I've already made that decision one time, so now I just have to do it. And it's really easy, and this is actually easier than making a lunch. It's way easier than trying to run out and go grab some junk food. And the cost of gas, like, hello, and the cost of your health, this is just way easier. This is just the easiest option, the healthiest option, and it's just super convenient. So anyway, I'm going to be really excited to try this out. I don't think we're going to need to add a sweetener to this. If you wanted to add a sweetener, you could add any sweetener of your choice to this. The way that we always do our smoothies is we add pineapple to them, which is very sweet, and we add frozen bananas to them. Sometimes the kids do berry smoothies and have frozen berries and bananas or pineapple in that. So you're talking a lot of sweetness already. I don't think we're gonna have to add a sweetener to it, but if you wanted to add a sweetener to it, you'd have the option at that point to add what you wanted to it. So I think this is gonna be good, guys. This is pretty well mixed in here now. So I'm just gonna start. Okay, we're back. So I got all of the powders into this big, I needed to move it to a bigger bowl. And I mixed it really, really well with just a rubber spatula. And now I'm ready to scoop it out into these containers. Decided to use these. I got these containers from Walmart, and I like them because they have nice, easy closures, and you can get big. These are great for baking because you can get your flours in here, or rice or beans. Any dry goods are really nice, so you can fit a whole big measuring cup in there. So super cool. So 8 pounds of protein powder, whole foods, single ingredient foods here, guys. Nothing added, no additives, no sugars, no yucky stuff at all. This is just going to be so awesome, and I think that this will be enough to last our family for a whole month, is what I'm going to guess, of protein powder. I will let you know at the end of the month how it was and if it actually lasted us for the amount of time that I thought, but I am thinking right now that's about how long it will last. So I'm really excited about that. And this can be mobile, guys. You could have this wherever you are. If you're in an office during the day, like my husband, you could just take your protein powders and your green powder and just have it there in a little jar at work. Have a little NutriBullet right there at your office desk, and you could just make your own smoothies. It's just making a decision. It's just making a choice, and then not thinking about it anymore. Not giving yourself the option anymore. And for my children too, you know, we really don't get, even if you're eating a really healthy diet, guys, you're really not getting all of the things that your body needs in your diet, in your daily diet. Some things are just impossible, and this is just a great way to just overwhelm your body with nutrition. Just flood it with good nutrition. So you can see that made almost 2 containers full. That is a lot of protein powder. That's a lot of protein powder. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my greens powder. So for my greens powder, like I said, this is our favorite. This is our favorite. This is the Sun Warrior Beauty Greens powder, and I really love it. So for my green powder, this is what I'm picking. This is what I'm using, is this amazing grass. This is the organic grass and shrooms powder. It has wheatgrass, reishi, shiitake, and more. This is a mushroom mix powder. This is not what we were getting in our normal greens powder. I can tell you right now, there is a whole lot more greens in what I'm picking here than what was in our Sun Warrior powder. And that is the beauty of being able to do it yourself. This one is Super Green Powder Mix. This is wheatgrass, kale, moringa, and spirulina. So I have 2 of these and then 1 of the mushroom mix. And so I'm going to add that in. There's a lot of benefits to consuming mushrooms on a daily basis, and all of the different mushrooms have different benefits to them. I know when we went through our cancer scare, we did some dried powdered mushrooms, and we added that into our daily regimen. And also there's hormonal benefits to adding different types of mushrooms. They can really help with women, especially to balance out hormones, which all plays into your thyroid. So that could help to balance out your thyroid as well. I say help, it's not going to be the only thing to help with your thyroid, but it can be one little chain there in the link, and that every little thing helps. So here we go. We have all of this beautiful green powder. And the super cool thing about this is that, you know, y'all know how it is when you order stuff and you get packages and stuff and you assume that there's that much powder in it, and then you open it and there's that much powder in it. There's that much powder in a container that's like this size. There's this much powder. I'm gonna be honest, there's this much powder in it. So the really cool thing is that when you're mixing up your own, you know you actually have that much powder, which is the whole benefit. That's the whole purpose. Hey, okay. So for my green powder, I'm just gonna be putting it in this jar, this quart jar here. Use my little spatula, and I'm just gonna stir all of this up, stir it all around so it all gets mixed in well. Another thing, powder that I add to my smoothies every day, and I'm thinking this right now, is that it would be really cool to kind of do, but I don't know how the measurement would be, is I always add turmeric, ginger, and it's a dulse flakes. It's like a iodine, a natural seaweed, whole food product, and it's high in iodine. So I add just a pinch of the dulse flakes as well as the turmeric and the ginger to our powder, to our smoothie every single day. The dulse flakes, I would be a little scared to add that into here, but the turmeric and the ginger I could. And we got our green powder all made up. So there you go, guys. That's how we do it. I will let you know how the experiment turns out. I will leave all the numbers for you in the description box below so you can break down the numbers for yourself and see if it makes sense, or you can try doing this your own way. You might come up with a way better way than I just did here. You might have your own protein powders and your own green ideas, and you can come up with any way that you want to do this, or maybe you'll do it straight from Whole Foods and just take your quinoa or your oats and make your own powders and even cut the price even lower. But I just wanted to give you this idea and then let y'all run with it and see what you come up with. If you come up with any idea or any variation of ideas, let me know in the comments below. I hope this was a blessing to you. I hope it saves some money for your family or for yourself, and I hope that it will help you get more good foods in your body. With that, guys, have a super, super wonderful day, and we'll see you right back here on the farm. Bye.